Hi there. Hello, everybody. My name is denysyuzhakov. I'm founder of Liberland Railways project. And today I would like to introduce you with our new member for our corporate model railway called Liberland Railways. This is a huge construction company of manufacturing construction materials called Rockwool International. I think it's a well-known brand for you. You know it or met it ever in your life or seen some advertisement and so on and so forth. So I think it is well-known. Not for constructors only, but for all people in which countries this company is working. So let's represent my screen to speak in details. Let's go. So guys, let me introduce you. Let me a couple of words about company, about this company, company history, and about company in total. So Rockwool is also known as a Rockwool Group. It's a Danish multinational manufacturer, origin in Denmark, in Greater Copenhagen area. The company employing 100 people, as informs us Wikipedia in 2016, in headquarters in Copenhagen. Of course, it has been grown from family company, family-run company to public company. So it was founded as Cursor Stanforten by constructor named Henrik Johan Henriksen, brickyard owner, and brickyard owner Valdemar Kalle in 1909. So it's more than 100 years. It was founded as gravel mining company. In 1922, company won contract improving the dikes at later in some region of Denmark, and later they purchased that area. In 1927, he purchased a chipping plant and started to produce mineral wool. So in 1972, company was divided to several companies. And in 2004, Tom became chairman of the board, while Eco van Hel, his partner, took over the position of chief executive officer of this company. The company began trading as Rockwool International, as well known for us, in 1995, and first plant in United States opened in 2014 in Mississippi State. In 2017, the company announced a North American expansion, establishment of a plant in West Virginia. In 2023, Rockwool company was named an international sponsor of the war by Ukraine for selling products for Russian Ministry of Defense for use on the warships. So such interesting history tells us Wikipedia. And let's see the pitch of their own. What are they telling investors about their company? So let's go. We can see CEO message. Energy efficiency is a triple win. I will not quote it. You can see it by yourself. They have solutions to take action today. Energy efficiency is a triple win, socially, economically, and environmentally. This pitch is a result of 2022, but nevertheless we can imagine their structure and their results of their work. We can see sustainability highlights. They are proud. They have met all goals in 2022. 9 of their own offices were renovated, achieving up to 81% energy efficiency improvement, converted to natural gas Mississippi factory in US, and commissioned electrical greenfield factory in China. So it's I told you it's a trend, and huge companies intending to follow a green trend. And they have, for example, index of corporate nice 2022 ranked Rockwool 16th among world's most sustainable companies among building products. And they received prestigious awards for rock cycle services in France and Denmark. Sorry. Here you can see ratings and indexes of sustainability. I will not stop it. We will not consider it in details. You just see the analysis and the rankings and their results. For example, Moody's agencies, CDP, Global 100, and so on and so forth. So you can, if you are interested, you could just press a pause and see what have they received, which ratings they received. But I will stop our attention to their sustainability progress. So we can see their approach to sustainability. So company reached main markets, global markets in development, and now they are their goals to approach sustainability. Sustainability is at the core of what they do and integral of their business strategy. They convert sustainable development challenges into business opportunities through innovative products, solutions, and partnerships. They apply externally developed methodologies to calculate their positive product impacts. Strong governance system aligned with highest levels of companies' management, and fact-based auditable approach backed by third-party methodologies. Also, they took some responsibility, such responsibility as saving global ocean. In 2022, they committed additional goal, life below water, SDG 14, formed a new partnership with such foundation called One Ocean. They understood that they do on a land does not magically stop at the water's edge, but could impact ocean health too. That's why Rockwool International committed to understand more through Ocean Disclosure Initiative. Their recycling services contribute to greater circularity, reducing the total amount of waste that could end up in the waterways. So here are the sustainability goals. Here they presented in this slide. So what could we see? We can see CO2 emission intensity, reclaimed material, energy efficiency in owned offices, water use intensity, landfill waste, safety, health, and well-being. So they're proud they reached that goals. So, for example, CO2 emission intensity. In 2022, intermediate goal was 10%, and they reached 17%. For example, as reclaimed material in 2022 goal was 15 countries, and result is 19 countries. Energy efficiency and owned offices. Intermediate goal in 2022 is 35%, but real result was 39%, and so on and so forth. So we can see safety, health, and well-being. You can see they reached 24% instead of 10% they planned to reach. These are sustainability goals of Rockwool. As for safety, safety goal, fatality overshadows our overall progress within safety performance. So they had one fatality. Group management led a detailed investigation into the incident, and as a result, they were implementing corrective actions in all their factories. Here's the picture. You can see safety date in Poland, for example. So it's a very, very, very important goal, especially if they are working in manufacture, and they need to save health and lives of their staff, and they reached it. What about decarbonization? They are not also standing aside about this trend, and we can see the following. They are also reducing improvement to the environment of their manufacturing. So we can see the diagram from 2019 up to 2034. So as a result, we can see reducing absolute scope 1 and 2 greenhouse gas emissions by 38% by 2034. It's their plans. And scope 3 greenhouse gas emissions by 20%. So what has been done? There we can see several countries they are presented. Is USA expected reduction of melting CO2 emissions by approximately 30%. In Switzerland, expected reduction of factory CO2 emissions by 80%. In Denmark, reduction of CO2 emissions from 2 factories more than 70% compared with 1990. In Poland, reduction of production line by 25%. In Norway, reduction of factory CO2 emissions of more than 70%, and in China, expected reduction of factory emissions of more than 60%. So, and in France, expected reduction of also for CO2 emissions of 70%. So you see companies working, becoming greener, working as working in this trend of green economics. So about renovation. You see some facilities has been renewed in Czech Republic, in France, in Hungary. You can see energy efficiency improvement. For example, in Czech Republic, in France, 62%, in Hungary, 76%, and in Poland, 61%. Of course, very good if we are speaking not about the social obligations, about the environment obligations, but if we're speaking about business. So we can see Rockcycle. So they are cycling. They work in recycling materials, and we can see several countries. For example, Rockcycle system was expanded to new countries, to Romania and to Finland. You can see in 2022. Products of Rockwool can be recycled into new products without losing performance. And recycled stone wool volume increased by 6%. Production waste going to landfill stable, 51% lower than baseline. So more and more countries involved in the system of Rockcycle to reproduce their product. You can see in 2015 there was total 5 countries only. In 2018 it was 9 countries, and in 2022 in total 19 countries involved in Rockcycle products. If we are speaking about initiatives to protect water and biodiversity, you see South Wales in the UK, their factory, the UK factory, and they made several improvements to optimize water usage across all factors, contributing to 14% reduction in water consumption intensity. The next one is they consider a new water scarcity assessment, building on the one they carried in 2017, and also mapped biodiversity sensitive areas both on and on close proximity to their manufacturing sites, and are now looking for ways to enhance some of these areas. And also, for example, opportunities on the UK side to enhance the connectivity of terrestrial and aquatic ecological areas. So you see they're working they're working hard with ecological side of their products, of their manufacturing process. It's very good. They're becoming greener, and I think you can have an imagination what does this company do to become green. I think we should stop telling about it, and in the next part I would like to explain you some business points of their activities. You could imagine what company is working, what do they produce. So let's meet in the next part. So guys, in the second part of our organization, let me show you some business indicators of the company Rockwool International, because you see and you see it. I've seen that they're trying to be a green company. They're trying to follow a green trend, but we shouldn't forget that first of all they're doing business, and their own goal is to be we're talking about player number one, not number one, but player number two in this market, according to statistics. And let's speak a little bit about business from their report for the year 2023. So let's see my screen. So first of all, I would like to inform you that they're trying to position them as a world leader with local presence, but in some sources tell us that they're company number two, not number one, and they lost their position a couple of years ago. Nevertheless, we can see 120 countries of their presence and 51 manufacturing facilities. Also, they are explaining, specifying what countries are they working, are they presented at, from Austria, Belarus, Belgium, Bulgaria, to Thailand, the Netherlands, to Turkey, Turkey, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States, and Vietnam. So you can see just on the world map manufacturing facilities and sales offices. So in they are represented in Europe, Asia, and Northern America, except of Africa and Australia. Also, we can see 5-year overview of their financial indicators, of their financial numbers. We can trace from 2019 up to 2023 about net sales a little bit smaller than in 2022, but their EBITDA was increased in 2023. But you can see just cash flow. We will not stop at their financials. If you're interested, if you're really interested, you can just stop this video and read it more attentively. And we will move further to financial highlights 2023. We can see sales decreased in local currencies in 2023. So I think it's connected with exchange rate with US dollar. So it is explained by the Economist. So their ROIC invested capital it was increased, and EBIT also 518 million euros. As for investments, you can see after COVID years it was slightly decreased, and now it is just stable. I could name it just stable indexes. So their business strategy is driven by their people and commitment to creating solutions that connect global trends with profitable business opportunities by designing superior products and services to protect life, assets, and the environment. Again, environment. They are thinking about environment maybe more than about their business. And to create comfortable, healthy, and attractive spaces. In other words, by enriching modern living. So here's their business model. Let's study it a little bit more in details. What do they do? As I told you, it's one of leading companies in supplying of or manufacturing of construction materials. They transform volcanic rock into stone wool and versatile material with many inherent strengths that make it ideal for use a range of applications in buildings, industry, transportation, horticulture, and water management. So you can see just in this diagram, volcanic rock is mixed with limestone and can contain up to 75% recycled material. Then molten rock is spun into wool, and then final heat treatment occurs. The binder given the stone wool dimensional stability before final processing and production in a wide range of products. Their business is defined by their purpose: low-risk transaction sales, local business, capital intensive production. The green part in this green circle, 51 manufacturing facilities in 23 countries, 85% of sales does not cross customs borders, and more than 120 countries with sales activity. Also, they're explaining the average transport distance for installation in Europe is about 400 kilometers, and in certain geographies, product lines or products can contain up to 75% of recycled material. Again, recycling. Again, they are thinking about environment. This part is very important that it explains their different brands. So first one is Grodan. Urban horticulture can reduce water use for vegetable growing by up to 50%. Rockfon is in schools with no sound absorption. Children cannot hear up to 70% of consonants their teachers speak. The main brand, Rockwool, for proper insulation alone can reduce heating needs by 70%. Rockpanel. Rockpanel boards are durable like stone, easy to cut, and resistant to the effects of moisture, temperature, fire, and weather. And Lapinus. Rockwool can absorb up to 95% volume in water without losing rigidity and strength. Let's just see the market. The market of their presented, their sales. So insulation segment. We can see it's 77% of their whole sales is insulation segment. You can see key figures of this segment from 2022, comparing for fourth quarter of 2022 and fourth quarter of 2023. Which materials are included? First of all, is Rockwool. It's their first and main brand. Rockwool offers fire-safe, thermally efficient, highly durable, and recyclable straw wool insulation. With central banks raising interest rates to fight inflation, the general market appetite for residential and industrial construction, especially new build, fell sharply in many regions during the year. Systems segment. Systems segment produces 23% of sales, and also you can compare it with between 2022 and 2023. What systems are they working? Are they producing? First of all, is Rockfon. Rockfon is ceiling and wall solutions. Rockfon ceiling and wall systems improve acoustic performance and indoor climates while resisting humidity and inhibiting mold growth. They provide customers with indoor acoustic solutions and ceilings and walls. Next one is Grodan. Designed to grow, as they explain this brand. Grodan's soilless root zone management solutions help feed and treat the world's growing population, enable higher yields anytime, anywhere, while using fewer natural resources. They are a really global leader in supplying innovative, sustainable root zone management systems for controlled environment agriculture. So it's just for agriculture history, agricultural story. So it's not widely spread. Let's see. Let's say about this brand. Next, the next system is Rockpanel. Design freedom, whether shape, color, engraving, or even bending the boards, design freedom is at the heart of Rockpanel facades. They manufacture board material mostly used in ventilated constructions for facade cladding, roof detailing, surface and fascia. And the next and the last system is Lapinus, modern living. Lapinus products contribute to safety and comfort in daily life in a variety of select markets. They develop and supply innovative stone wool-based products for a wide range of applications currently in 4 core areas: rainwater management systems, prefab building systems, railway vibrational control, automotive and industrial OEM applications. So in these systems and systems segment and installation segment they are working with, and they have suitable results. As we can see the numbers, of course they're not so great as in 2021, but nevertheless they are trying to, in 2022 they're trying to improve their situation. Actually, guys, it's my own idea. What I can thinking about, as they are presented in Eastern European countries, especially in CIS countries. We saw they represented in Ukraine and Russia, in both countries. And at the beginning of our podcast, I told you they called sponsor of international war. Of course, they have lost some clients, I think, in Ukraine or in Russia, and it's we can see it in numbers of why sales was falling, why sales were falling, sales index. So if you remember, we've spoken about Carlsberg Group in our YouTube channel about Coca-Cola or Pepsi. So also these companies were represented and are represented in Eastern European countries, especially in CIS. And the war between Russia and Ukraine has had impact to these companies. So what's my idea? My idea is my own opinion. Their numbers and their indexes of their sales could be decreased because of the war, because a lot of countries involved in that war could be or not could be, maybe they really a lot of customers, a lot of clients have been closed or relocated to another countries, and they lost their clients, they lost their partners, and I think if we have read, if you would like to read their annual report for 2023, they are explaining why they had such indexes. But nevertheless, it will be easy to trace it next year to check could they improve their position. But I think 4% of decreased sales is not so large. I think they will improve it within 1 year, within this year. So the best solution is to trace their numbers 1 year later to see the whole picture of their market and of their sales. And also, I'm proud that Liberland Railways has such partner in such member of our corporate model railway, and I will be happy if your company, for example, will join us and get all benefits of being member of corporate Liberland Railways. So and it's all I would like to tell you for today. I will be thankful if you post likes and write some words in comments. And thank you for the watching, and see you later. Bye.